the controversy started after Timothy, during a town hall with Matthew McConaughey, said he would not want to work in an art form no one cares about anymore, referring to ballet and opera. This drew criticism from people in the performing arts world. Some people said it cost him the Oscar, but the ballots were already in by then, so I don't think that's the case. People definitely made jokes about it during the ceremony and kind of poked good fun at it, but I don't know. And then on The View, like performer Nathan Lane went off about it and was like, half of me thinks, okay, of course, that's disrespectful, and ballet and opera are really important, but also we don't need to like throw like a fight. I don't know. Sometimes the angry mob comes after people, and I feel like people are acting like he said he was going to murder someone, and like the response this is getting is like just as big as we're finding out some people are like in the Epstein file. I'm like, it doesn't need to be like that we go and like torch the person down. It just, he said something stupid, and also he's young, and like people are allowed to find ballet and opera boring, I think, but it's a stupid thing to say from someone in the arts and someone in his position. But I just think we don't need to like yank his whole life away or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the comment as well. Um, do I think he's a mean, nasty person? No, I don't. I think he
No.
made a stupid comment. I think that's really all it
Yeah.
was to me, you know. And I agree with you. I think he's going to learn. And I'm quite sure a few people have pulled him aside and be like, hey, don't ever say that again. And here's why you shouldn't say that. You know, it was almost like when you were watching, to me, it was like after he said it, his body language kind of spoke like, uh-oh. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and even Matthew McConaughey was like, no. And it's okay to think, like, I think it's totally okay for people to have different art forms that they find interesting and boring. And, like, I'm not the hugest Broadway fan, but I still think it's like a very valid art form, and the people that do it are amazing. And like, I love it as like a art form. It's not for me personally as much, but if you're him, this is just an example of not being very PR trained and just kind of putting your foot in your mouth. But
Mhm.
I did feel a little, maybe I'm alone here, maybe people disagree with me, but I felt like a little bad for him at the Oscars, because I'm like, he is just still like a kid basically, and I
Yeah.
feel like, I don't know, like having grown adults like pile on one after one. It's like, okay, we get it, and making having to sit there and just like having being the butt of the joke. Like, I feel like I would go home and cry for sure.
Yeah, that's true. He's learning the hard way. Some of the ups and some of the downs of being an
Exactly.
entertainer.